Hello everyone, welcome back to another one of these standing videos. I've been pretty away for the last bit. I was on vacation, and then as soon as I got back, I had to hand in a few of my documents, so it's kind of weird, but I'm back now. I'm gonna try and get back into a rhythm. I honestly was doing pretty well for drawing before I went on vacation. I'm pretty upset that I kind of ruined my flow, but there's not much I can do about that. Anyways, let's look at what I was doing. I'm pretty sure I don't remember the last video I did covering. I don't think I've covered my sketchbook in a while. So I've been really focusing, or well, I did. I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I did, where I was gonna try and focus on anatomy again. Actually practicing it a bit. Um, so this is what I started when I initially started practicing. It was really just gesture drawing, trying to get back used to it. Honestly, I feel like with these ones, they weren't terrible, but I definitely didn't like them. Some of them I think were really well done. Some of them I think were just terrible. So we're not going to focus too much on this. It's more of the same. With these ones over here, I spent a little bit more time. I think I went 5 minutes on the first ones, and then like at 3 minutes on these three. These ones I think are in general better, but same difference. I don't really think they're that good. And then here, I was practicing, or not really practicing, more or less studying the leg muscles. Honestly, I was using, I forget what website it was. It was Zygo Body, I think. But it was an interesting process, just looking at it from different angles. Um, I do think it did help me when practicing these ones, but I do think I'm just gonna have to work on the foot. I'm still struggling with the foot itself. Like, as you guys will see, the foot itself is something I can't really do. So I need to practice that in particular. I don't know if doing the Zygo Body will really help me. I might just need to watch a YouTube video on it. But I do think in terms of the actual leg, I mean, granted, the calf and stuff like that, I don't think this is really that important for like actually drawing. It's good to know this information, but I feel like the actually knowing the muscles is probably more helpful for above the knees. But that's just me and my experience. So over here, this is me doing the leg, but like from the entire leg. I didn't really spend too much time only focusing on the thigh. I probably will have to spend that time at some point in time in the future. But here is me just doing the entire leg as one unit. I do think to an extent my understanding of the leg is pretty good. Obviously my feet is still terrible. Like if you look down here as well, my feet need work. I'm probably gonna have to figure that out at some point. But I do think that in comparison to before, this is generally better. However, as you guys can see, I'm only really working on singular legs, so I think it doesn't really transfer over as well. I don't know if Zygo Body can like do poses, so maybe that's something I need to figure out on my own. Maybe I need to look at some books. I do have a few books. That's something I might need to figure out. These are more poses. I forget where I think these are from Our Sketch Daily. In particular, I'm not sure where I found them, but if you look at these, the one thing about these is that for the most part, the feet are the crux of where my problems are. Like, outside of this one up here, most of the feet on these are terrible, in my opinion, and they kind of ruin everything. So it's like, I know it's not really that serious, but it does annoy me. And then if we go to the next page, I did take a break on the first from actually drawing. I was just copying a few, what's it called, references that I had. I really enjoyed just taking this break on this day. I was just trying to have fun. One thing I will note is I was getting a lot further in my sketches. I wasn't doing any faces because they were scaring me. But you know, do what you do. You do what you're comfortable with. Over here, I did this while I was on vacation, so it was just something, a little thing I did while I found some free time where I was the only one in my room. I do think all these are good. I do have the references for, I think, the first one and the second one. But that's on my MacBook, and my MacBook is low-key dead. So, I think they're pretty good. What would I do about this in the future? I don't know. This is just, if I could, if I'm gonna be honest, if I could, I'd probably try and draw more while I was on vacation. I kind of didn't at all. I'm really like anti-drawing with other people around me. I can't really do it. I tend to really only be good when I'm doing it in my own zone. So I was kind of just sorry. I kind of just had a really massive like block in front of me from like drawing with other people. I was in the middle of drawing this one when one of my siblings broke up, and I just had to stop halfway through. So I might need to work on that. And then these were the ones I did today. I was really trying to focus on the legs again for the most part. I did these two first, and then I worked up to these ones. These ones I just wanted to do just to cool off, see how much I can do for the entire body. It's all right. I mean, obviously, I'm still following my plan. I'm gonna still have to spin back to actually practicing the full body at some point this week. It's kind of interesting because this week I've been really unintentionally busy. I've had to deal with stuff with my contract and stuff with that with school, so I'll figure that out. But overall, I think I'm making progress, albeit not at the speed I want to, but like at the end of the day, it's progress is progress. I can't really get mad. Sorry if I'm really quiet right now. I'm just thinking. Overall, I think I'm making some movement, but I would like to speed it up, or not really speed it up, but like I feel like there's a block right now. Like I don't know what it is. It's like what I think I can do is like not what I'm actually doing, so I'm getting mad at myself when like what I'm drawing isn't translating to exactly what I want it to be like. Like even if after I take a break and I look at what I did, it's pretty good. It doesn't help that I also think I could have done it better. You know what I mean? Like I think I just don't think that what I actually thought my art would, what I wanted it to look like, is what's happening. Like it's not looking the way I want it to. So it's pissing me off. Or it's not really pissing me off, it's just irritating me. And I think I need to work on that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I don't know exactly how to cap this one off. I don't really feel the best about the current scenario. Sorry, I'm really tired. It's just gonna take time for me to get used to it. But at some point in time, I will get better. It's just more drawing. And like obviously, if I keep practicing, I'll get better. But at times, it just doesn't feel like I'm ever gonna get better. You know. Like normally, I'm able to just keep pushing through it, but now I'm really just really upset about it. I know that I'll get better at some point, but I'm just really sad that I'm not good right now. Or not really that I'm not good, but I'm sad that the areas that I'm short in, I'm just not confident enough to work on. Like, I don't know what it is, but that at some point is gonna have to change. So I can't just live with being afraid. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Have a great time.